Hello. I'm back. Sorry for not streaming on Wednesday. Um, but I'm back today with Act 2, Kentucky Route Zero. Very excited to see how it all pans out. I was listening to Giant Bomb Game of the Year, and Alex talked a lot about Kentucky Route Zero, and I had to, every time it came up, I had to mute. Because I was just like, I don't wanna get spoiled. I did get spoiled a tiny bit, but nothing too bad, I think. But yeah, I'll be continuing this game, one stream, one act. And I think Act 2 is still one of the bit shorter ones, so today's going to be a shorter stream again. And then next week, hopefully, 3 streams, 3 more acts. We'll finish this game on Friday. But we'll see. If we don't, we'll do it later. Hey Lastly, how are you? Good to see you. Let's fire up the save. I'm doing alright. Today was a pretty weird day at work because I had a lot of questions and none of them were answered, and then I couldn't really do any work all day. So I just did my best and also watched a lot of YouTube videos. But was alright. Was alright. I've had worse days. Alright. Lula Chamberlain, your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Lula throws the letter in the wastebasket or folds it up and puts it in her handbag. I'll throw it in the wastebasket. Writing paper. Dear Robert, thanks for your kind note. Though it's been years since my name appeared in the gallery program, except as an occasional "Woo, Hishmeath." Thank you. It's good to be back. I missed streaming. It's good to do it again. Though it has been years since my name appeared in a gallery program, except just as an occasional "Hey, just around, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day." Occasional dusty curiosity in a group show, or as the impertinent subject of some misguided retrospective. I continue to something gratitude. Salute yours in C2 Lula. Rick clears his throat. Is he? How are you, Rick? Shouldn't complain, so. Did you get my note? Oh no! True. Does have benefits. I slept on my couch last night for the first time since I moved here. It's great. It's great that I can just be like, hey, I won't sleep in the bed tonight. I'll sleep on the couch. not that comfy. That is definitely comfier, but it's nice to have some, like, variety. Got the proposals? I'm still working on them. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm not here to rush you, so how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Act 2, Scene 1. Oh, is she the Simon? She's one of the people. I bet. I think. One of the people that were exploring the cave. Hey, Blue. Gonna get rest in the truck? Yeah, I know you love a drive. Wind in your ears? Yeah, saw you back there, Blue. I love talking to Blue. Blue is great. Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? What do you think? I got my electrician's license. I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt. Kind of low to the ground. A bit older. Didn't really look like this place, I guess, but they all have that same feel. Bureaucracy in the air. Too much concrete. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Outside? Yeah, outside any man-made structure, I guess. Just feels like it's still inside, so we can't see the sky. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. End of the line? Seems that way. Not for us, I hope. Can we go down the stairs, maybe? No. Let's ring the bell. Ding ding. Hey, hey, hey. Mary Ann. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. Hey, Pangolin, good to see you. I have very chill vibes today. I did next to no work at work, but I did build a little wagon to put food on, and I did hang up a curtain, and I did clean the floor in my room, and I did the laundry. So, it's all good. Yeah, it's the best day of the week so far, for sure. We're actually a bit lost, man. You're lost? So you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. Saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of those boys from the distillery anyway. What are you celebrating? Oh, the less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot, and listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. Don't have to think about it. I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. Looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood... Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. Hey, hey! Thank you! I will Kentucky that Rat Zero. Absolutely. I'm not sure it exists in the real world, but we will get there somehow. First, we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Wait, ingestion clerks? Yeah, Kentucky isn't real. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon. And Wanda's out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if I have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area. Or just take a look around. You seen our grotesques? I've seen your what? Television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. I love this wall full of TVs. It's very aesthetic. Television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm but precariously fragile. Making a nest out of a scarf sounds great. Need some more structure, like some twigs or stuff, but having like a nice scarf to make everything nice and soft sounds amazing. Television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It's crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. Passengers should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. Interesting. That actually makes sense. Because, like, if you close your eyes on a roller coaster, for example, you feel it way more than if you have your eyes open. Because your senses are, like, sharper. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly sounds like it could be. Television is playing silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. I have never seen an elevator with a window. Actually, yeah, I have, in movies. The ones that are, like, on the side of buildings. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I've been in glass elevators before. I'm really dumb. Actually, I think the bad thing is feeling the motion but not seeing it. Like, I think, like, it's like when you read in the car and you, like, only look at the book and you can, like, feel the motion, then you get sick. But if you, like, look out the window, you don't get sick. It's probably the same with elevators. Probably. Who knows? I'm no elevator expert. I don't even have an elevator here. Limbo. Yes, that's because my brain is stuck in limbo. Yeah. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dimmed. The speakers hum impatiently. I don't love it. I don't love it so far. The people there seem woefully unprepared to have an intern. Because they're so busy. And they're like, I'm like, hey, I have a bunch of questions. They're like, we have a weekly meeting on Tuesday where you can ask questions. And I'm like, but it's Wednesday. And I can't really work unless you answer me these questions. Yeah, that's basically, it is going. It's trucking along. But I'll manage. It's like, there's mostly just the like lack of guidance and like, I don't know, I still feel like there's a lot being expected from me even though they don't tell me anything. It's weird. It's weird, but I'll get used to it. Hello, lady. Have you been able to make a call? Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Yeah. It's just like, why would they take an intern if they're not prepared to at least explain a little bit of something to me? But maybe it's just a busy time and they'll explain something in a couple weeks. Who knows? Thank you, Pangolin. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about what I'm doing, but it's like technically cool stuff. It's just like hard to do just by myself. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there. 5th floor. Alright. I don't know. It's like, it's nothing spectacular. I'm not like working on fucking military secrets. Three books are piled up on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, a small slim collection of Japanese death haiku. Japanese death haiku? Hell yes. Envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Actually, I can't look at the Japanese death haikus. Let me look at the Japanese death haiku. Envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. Contains several small, handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Alright. Yes, I'm definitely designing mind control devices. That sounds fun, actually. It's on the 5th floor, right? 3rd floor bears? What? Alright, she's on the 5th floor, though. Can't go visit the bears, I'm sorry. Literally just a floor with bears! It's amazing! I love it so much. That's a good IQ, I like it. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling a number in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk? No, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for tonight. Lula may be able to help you, she's a pretty senior. Just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. Speaking of which, alright, you have fun with your diagrams. She's a pretty senior, yeah. It's gonna be me in like 2 years when I'm old. I'm old and gray. Alright. We have to go talk to the bears, right? We have to. Hello. How are you? I love them so much. But there's more bears back here. Amazing. They're just hanging out. They're just chilling. It's a floor with bears. Yeah, they're at work. It's important that your bear division is well maintained in any kind of job. Okay. I know very, very little. I just know it's sort of like click and point adventure visual novel that is very strange and cool. Hello, are you lost? Very much so, yes. Okay, well, let's get you pointed in the right direction then. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Colonel Metstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Actually, I want to talk to Lula Chamberlain. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Let's just skip it. Which one of you is Lula Chamberlain? Oh, sure. That's her in the cardigan. Hey, Lula. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offered you my seat. My ankles are turning on me. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? Looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. You know, I used to live on a Dogwood Drive. It was years ago. Grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. Had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog, drank whiskey and beer, and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing, F-Zero? Cousin Weaver sent us this way. Cousin Weaver? Weaver Marquez? Hadn't expected to hear from her again. You know her? She came through here as an intern. One of my old colleagues must have referred her. You know, I never asked. Anyway, there's not much challenging work here, much less for a gifted mathematician. She helped translate some notes and architectural plans I picked up in Mexico. She was very bored. We used to sit on the steps by the river on our lunch break and talk about geometry. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I had recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university at a new acoustic surveying venture. Often worried she became wrapped up in some tenured professor's. I never know how to say this. Quixotic? Quixotic? Research project. You know the type. Gray-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Well, that is. I guess she sent you here because she respected me. Thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. But it's not. It's not that, because it's Don Quixote, and it's derived from that. And it's not Don Quixote, because that's wrong. I don't care what people say. English is a bad language. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, it's still English pronunciation. Well, I guess that's fair. Alright, maybe I can help you for Wheat Fair. To Dogwood Drive, I lived on a stack called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. Yeah. Computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my dogwood drive is pale dogwood drive, and another might be large leaf dogwood drive, or Himalayan flowering dogwood drive, and so on. One of them is still just dogwood drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. You have a record of these streets? I like languages, even if they are dumb. I'm still trying and failing to learn Japanese, and let me tell you, cool language, but I am not smart. Tower of Babel 2.0, baby! Alright, let's go check. I don't care. I loved Bear Floor. It's so good. Alright, let's check those documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay, take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to hold these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. I say vase, I think. Off the top of my head, I would say vase. Or vase. I think it depends on how sleepy I am. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get a new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Well, we don't have targets here. Alright, several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Falling antique shops. Folder missing. Listed checked in page 63, but not checked. Present. Ooh, failing antique shops. Page 63. Check-in. Failing antique shops. Monday, 3 p.m. Signee Ed Boom. Alright. These? That sounds very wrong. These nuts. bet we'll have to ask the bears. No, not lobby. My brother was in New Zealand for a year, and when he came back, he had a New Zealand accent. And it's wild. I did not ask that. I did not think of that. He has not recovered yet. He still has that accent. Though he doesn't, like, we don't speak in English to each other, so I haven't heard it all that much. Right. Who do we talk to? Hey, Lula. Nothing? That's unfortunate. I absolutely can, yes. Well, I must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. It was a cathedral not so long ago, can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. Whole congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Marianne at the reception can give you the directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood in the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Alright, Lula. I was in Canada for a year, but I never got a Canadian accent. I wonder why. I don't know. Most people say they can't place my accent, which I think is a good thing. Who knows? Oh, I 100% did. One time I stubbed my door on my toe on a door, and I said sorry. Get what you need? Listen, you could direct us to the church. Oh, sure. Old storage lot. Just get back onto 0 and drive until you hit the crystal. And turn around. It makes sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. When did we get onto 0? Thought we were still just looking for the 0. Right, truck. They're ready to leave. Did I miss something last time? When did we get onto 0? I don't remember getting onto 0. Oh, right. I have terrible memory. So this is a highway. Yes. This is very strange. Find a crystal and then turn around. Use the crystal and then turn around. Nice. I don't have notes how to get to the doctor. St. Thomas Church. Oh, I bet it's on his card. We'll see after this. Is that it over there? It's dusty in here. You work with antiques. You should be used to a little dust, right? No, you shouldn't. You should keep your antiques dust-free to maintain them. You have dusty antiques. You're not taking very well care of them. Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Tonight, it's a homily on work and need. I haven't heard this one before. Where's the congregation? I guess this must look pretty strange. Church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in. The numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was just falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. And the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the bureau archives. Photos of people in churches, so I kept it running. You do what you have to, right? Right now we have to find some bureau documents. Oh, you're from the bureau? I moved all those documents to unit C315 to make room for the mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. Just need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go, you wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I better get this running. Brendan pressed his plate on an old tape machine. Our whole family Catholic? Oh no, we're not religious. I just watched and listened while the congregation did all of this stuff, and I presumably don't understand as much of it as you might think. Anyway, I know how to run the overhead projector and a tape player. At least I know enough to keep it going, right? How do you like working here? It's okay. I don't really know what else I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in a bar, because it looks like gambling. My leg is killing me. Bet everyone's telling you to see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because we didn't have health insurance. Then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed, and eventually he just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby? If you asked me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But I run the slideshow and I play the tapes. I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but nobody's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think. And I don't remember them anyway. Hey, got it. You're just listening to the sermon. What? I found what we came here to get. File on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and then get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Right. See you around, mister. Have fun playing your tapes. Play your silly little tapes. Do your silly little tasks. Ooh, dark. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. You hurt? You put any weight on that leg? It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you onto the tram. Here you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. I think I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, here and there. Bureau is the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Let's go back the way you came. Find the crystal and then turn around. Alright. What a wild highway. I don't know. I don't think I can do voices unless I'm really drunk. I don't think this is a game to play when you're drunk. That's just the speak German option. Maybe. I cannot do Kermit. I don't even know what Kermit sounds like. I don't think I've ever heard Kermit speak. The thing is, I know very little pop culture things. So... There's the bureau. He sounds a bit like someone's holding their nose closed. Like, almost 2 years ago now, I did a stream with my partner where we got drunk and played Aviary Attorney. Did a bunch of silly voices. That was very fun. Should do that again sometime. We both had a lot of wine as well. Back so soon? We need to get to the Interstate 65. Lula filed your papers, so you're in our system now. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. Got a few more things to see down here, I'd say. Yeah, I think a silly voice stream would be fun, but I would definitely need to be drunk. So So I'm way too self-conscious to do silly voices otherwise. I just straighten up my back. Oh no, where'd Lula go? Thank you, channel points. Take a shot. I'm pretty sure that's against Twitter's terms of service. Hey, Lula. I bought a bunch of alcohol stuff yesterday. Got some apple beer, and I got a strawberry mojito. I had that yesterday. It was very good. I liked it. Let's see if she's up on top. I also still have a Kirin Ichiban in the fridge. I think I'd do drunk streams again, but only if my partner was here. Because I need somebody to take care of me. I'm a little drunk baby. So I need them to... I need... what was I gonna say? I need Z to end the stream in case I say something embarrassing or problematic. I already have, like, next to no filter when I talk, so it's a wonder I haven't cancelled myself yet. Gotten myself cancelled for my controversial Percy Jackson opinions. My biggest secret? I'm not gonna tell you. This... I don't even know what my biggest secret is. Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course. This is a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest. Take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. As you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Happy to help. Alright. Oh, now we're back here. Alright, let's look that again. Get on 65 going southwest. Take a right just past the observatory. Alright. So, we are trying to get a delivery to Dogwood Drive. And it seems like that address is somewhere very, very strange. The neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished. In its place is a large museum, still partially under construction. So basically, we're just trying to get this delivery done, but last time we got caught in a cave that collapsed on us, so our legs all fucked up. And we talked to a lady who I think is a ghost. Hey, Blue. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo. Doesn't seem that weird. You didn't see the guy. Tall, kinda souped over, limping bad. Looked like an old drunk if you ask me. Bet they were both drunks, breaking in here looking for a place to sleep it off. Just feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping in a park somewhere. That's loyalty for you. Well, it didn't stay long anyway. Just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that? I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. They definitely weren't from the power company. Well, I wouldn't complain if they were, really. With that storm going on, I know they have to do their business. Doesn't affect me. Got my generator. You know some of these folks around here. I'm prepared. Totally unprepared. Heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What are they talking about? Man said his leg was hurting. They were looking for Dr. Truman, but he was already gone. But they didn't know, so they kept looking around. You want to come under my umbrella? No, okay. Let's keep looking. Maybe Dr. Truman is here after all. Oh my god, is that a child? I was playing in that empty cabin and they came by, asked about Dr. Truman. I know where he went, but I didn't tell them. Where did Dr. Truman go? It's a secret. Ezra told me. I can't tell anyone else. Who's Ezra? He's my age. Doesn't really live here. He's just passing through. His brother, Julian. First are going to help us, but I can't say any more about that. I have a lot of secrets. The lady asked me about my parents, and I told them they were upstairs in the greenhouse. You want to hear a weird story? Of course I do. Old man asked me about the cabin. Said it looked like another house he knew, but he wanted to know where it came from. Told him nobody lived there, so he went inside. Took a long time exploring. When he came out, he told me all about it. Where was the other house he knew? Don't remember. He seemed sad. Was it the home of a friend? Yeah, I remember. His friend lived there when they were younger. He moved away for a while, and when he came back, she was married and had a new house. He's still friends with her, but it makes him sad. He went upstairs, and he also looked around the other rooms. I played with the dog. What'd you do upstairs? He looked in some boxes, looked out the window. You could see the museum better when he was downstairs. You could tell how it was all but put together. The cabin, too. He could see the shape of it better from up there. Now, part that is weird. He said he went into the basement. That cabin doesn't have a basement. Yes, he said he found a staircase in a closet. Then he found a rope leading down a long pit. He climbed down. The walls were covered in glowing moss. He used the light of the moss to find a lake at the bottom of the pit. Water swept him all around until he didn't know where he was, and finally he fell asleep in the water. He woke up on the floor of the cabin, came back outside, and we said goodbye. And I didn't talk to him anymore. Something strange is definitely going on here. Hello. Who might you be? Ooh. Is that a lift? Let's go up. that's spooky. Ooh, some good rain sounds. Ivy, they wouldn't come in, just rushing around. You could tell they were worn, and it was late at night, but yeah, the transitions in this game are really good. Yeah, rain sounds are great. When I get anxious, I always put on the rainy mood website. It just plays like basically this. It's very good. Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injury, so it's understandable. What are they looking for? They were looking for a Dr. Truman, but of course, I had nothing to say. The man was hurt, you know. How was he hurt? His leg, it was twisted or something. He held it while he walked, and made these painful little sounds in his throat. Oh, how? I don't know. I didn't ask. Would have been rude, I think. Well, we just don't know. I suppose we never will. Yeah, that's a very big bird. Why are there people living on top of a museum? I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. I stayed inside with the lights on. There's no sense in getting involved. Hide and see over here thing all that night. I was in the back doing adventuring when they came back. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each one of those got to be individually labeled, you know. I heard from some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm, just passing through. Very good sounds. Hey Ezra. Saw you folks drive up. I liked your truck. What kind of truck is that? Well, we got a couple of them at the shop. This is the only one that runs. Oh yeah, for truck, you've got to keep it up. That's why me and Julian don't use a truck. We just carry the houses. Sounds very impressive. Yeah, it's a big job. Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night. Then we bring them back at dawn before the museum opens. Why do you take them to the forest? This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this. When they do, it gives them nightmares. So we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then bring them back in the morning. Is Dr. Truman in the forest already? Yes, ma'am. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago. He didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. Can you tell us how to get there? You have to follow the Green River way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there, but me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over. Yeah! Oh. Big bird. Big bird got us. The eagles are coming. So where do we have to go? Follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. Let's go east. That looks like a lake. So let's hop over. It's Barren River Lake. That's not Lake Cumberland. There's Cumberland River. That must be Lake Cumberland. It's a big lake. Kinda looks like a plant. What a wild-shaped lake. We're at the forest. Act 2, Scene 5. A forest. It's okay, just take it easy. I'll just close my eyes. I don't think that's a good idea. Just take some strain off your leg for a minute, and then we'll keep going. Why is this delivery so important to you? I don't know. Okay, well, who knows why we do anything, right? Somehow it seems important to me too. Maybe we'll figure it out when we get there. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. Music. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. How'd you come to be with these people? Nah, I know. Probably met on a farm or something. Bet the lady fixed tractors. Shouldn't be too much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. These are some fine looking trees. Yeah, really nice. You a tree enthusiast? Just nice to have something to lean up on. You're in a lot of pain right now, aren't you? I just need to rest. We're almost there. Dr. Schumann will have a nice couch or something you can rest on, and some medicine or something. I don't know. Have you ever been over to the lake? It's really deep. Bet I could swim to the bottom, though. Hell yeah, you could. This is like the fucking quantum forest in Outer Wilds. You have any family you're close with? Brother or sister? Kids? Just Lizette's family, I guess. Oh yeah? Husband? Bunch of kids? Well, guess it's just me in here now. Oh well, 2 is still a family, right? I guess I was always closest with Weather. As close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. Never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without somebody like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. Bet you come from a big family of dogs. Yeah, dogs have big families. I like that. Seems easier to keep track of them.
Black smoke's arising and it surely is a train. Surely is a train, boys.
He's inside with Dr. Truman. You coming in? Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watch TV, but I like the way it looks. I like the way it looks too. I fix TVs, you know. Wow, cool, a TV scientist. Bet you make a lot of money. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I could never get to sleep, so I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far, and we never got lost. When we came back in the morning, they were all gone. I'll help you look for them. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can all go looking again later tonight. Let's go see what's on TV. TV scientist. That's a very good job title. And yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Or, you know, some kind of administrative thing. I love that everybody in this game that we meet just is like so desperate to talk to somebody that every single time they just keep talking about everything. It's very relatable. I don't know. Haven't seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school destroy his wrists building synthesizers. I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert in the medical uses of neuropollen TM. It's not so bad. So, how about that leg? What exactly happened? My leg was crushed by falling rocks. Ah, crushing injury. Yeah, those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed and there are a lot of little pieces too. You know what? Never mind. Let's take a look. How bad could it be, right? Pretty bad. If your leg gets crushed by rocks, pretty bad. What are they singing about? They're singing about going home. Yeah, they're singing about your home because you're lost right now. It's a scary song. It's not scary, it's hopeful. I feel like every single scene in this game has been just like visually is really good and striking. Like, there hasn't been a single non-good looking scene all game. Dr. Truman's going to help your friend. He'll be okay. But it's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg, or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. Dealt with similar cases before. So, the anesthetic we'll use is called Neuropinol TM. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is, I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process, and then we'll just have a normal conversation as Neuropinol TM takes effect. Then I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. pharmaceutical company I'm contacted with was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards for billing and revenue, so it's a bit more complex now. I like the scenes where it just seems like reality is slipping away. It was when we watched TV like in Act 1 as well. End of Act 2. Here we are. Guessing there's another intermission. Yeah. The entertainment. The entertainment. Hello. Barfly's thrown at a table with two glasses, one empty. Barfly examines the glasses, examines full glass, looks at ashtray, blows gently with pursed lips, observes. Ash configuration. Coughs, wipes nose with sleeve. At length inspects sleeve. Remembers something trivial about the prior evening. Looks up suddenly. Roadside tavern in central Kentucky. It's cool in here. Yep. Like Babylon outside. Goddamn, you're right. Well, cool in here. It's no Oasis. Wonder how Ted's holding up. AC. Down there, they all have it. Sure, you're right. I've never been to Texas. Oh, sure. They all have AC. Too cold almost. In July, even. He's got a hotel. Yeah, hotel life. That's living. Maybe too much. I mean, what's to stop him, really? Meet some tall thing at the hotel bar? Nah. Ted's a good man. Nah, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard times whiskey. That's all you've got? It's a good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? The boys from Hard Times. What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. They make a good whiskey. Who are we to judge? Sure, who are we? No one of consequence. What's all this? Bread for? Sandwiches. Rain's Law. Ha. Huh. No one's went bad while you were on vacation. We have a good time. While the sandwiches rotted. Oh, you know me. Couldn't shut it off. 7 days on a beach, and all I could think was about was work. I love how stunted this is because of how it's presented. Maybe hire a hostess, you know? Hostess. At the lower decks? Ha, crazy. Nah, it's not so crazy. I was in a bar. Down there in, New Orleans. They had a hostess, some dive. She seats you and, I don't know, points out to specials. Could have specials every night in here. Drink specials. You make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night, chicken. I don't know, grilled chicken? Caesar salad. Class it up, you know. Bess would have liked it. Here's to Bess. Yeah, yeah. Let me grab a. Here's to Bess. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. How about that soda in the corner? Not bothering nobody. Been here long? Soon as I opened. Got started a bit earlier, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something. You don't think maybe Ted? Nah. Ted's a good man. Honest. Well liked. He's liked, but he's well liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Somebody has to. The hammers. They don't sell themselves. You're here. It's just hard. Ted on the road. It's tough all over. What to do all day? Come here, I guess. Sure. That's what I do. Cheap drinks. Conversation. And entertainment. Sure. What's tonight? Oh, tonight it's. Oh, Junebug. I'll stay for that. Need some music, get my mind off Ted. Something romantic, you know? A love song from when the world was young. What time? Around 8, maybe. Well, set him up slow. Or I'll sleep right through it. That TV wasn't there before. There's a lot of TVs in this. Put it back on that weird dinosaur show, will ya? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. I prefer the nature programs. I think they can just say anything on TV. I don't believe there to be a damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs on the ark. Been a long time since Sunday school for me. You go to church though? Nah, not since Bess. Was her church really? Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. Well, I'm curious to see where they're going with it. They've got you now. I just think they're gonna run out of rope before long. Dinosaurs on the ark. I prefer the nature programs. Yeah. So your vacation was good? 7 days poolside. I thought you said it was a beach. Oh, sure. No, it was a pool. Was it a pool or a beach? Maybe. I don't remember. Weird. Think I'm making this up? No, no, I. Hi, Harry. Are the old folks here? Just me and Evelyn. All morning. Hi, Evelyn. That side. In the corner. You're early, Pearl. Her parents usually don't roll in until the evening, 5 or 6. Everything all right? Oh, sure, thanks. Just have some stuff to talk about. Well, post up here and let's watch this weird dinosaur show. I'll stand you a drink. All Harry is pouring in today is Hard Times whiskey. All you got? Make a good whiskey. Sure, but you know the rumors. Rumors are rumors. Put it on my tab, Harry. You driving, Pearl? Oh God, no. You know what they want almost 40 cents a gallon? I had the early shift, so I just walked over. And is he? He's still working over there at Ace Jewelry and Loan. Joe Harden proudly trading shortcuts for a dignity 6 days a week since 1962. At least I have the piety to shut down on Sunday. For Joe, it's more likely a hangover. Can it be both? Well, I know you see more trade than I do. Must be slow over at the hardware store. Slow isn't the word. Now Ted is out shilling for quality hammers to make up income. You considered quality hammers on your shelf? We made the switch recently, and business has tripled. Well, of course I'd love to have dinner with your lovely daughters. Evelyn. Hey, a man gets lonely out on the road. I know how it is. No. Harry, you've been traveling, right? Sure, yeah. Down in New Orleans, just taking a break. Vacation. Looking around for ideas. Tell her about the pool or the beach. Evelyn. Sounds nice. And to host us. I may just cut you off. So the pool? Or the beach? Yeah, Harry, which was it? Well, it was a week of relaxation, and now I'm back. You still look stressed. Don't mind me saying. He just looks like that. Sure, that's just how I look. Never known you to leave town, Harry. I've never known you to leave this bar. Oh no, I get out. Still drive that old truck? I don't know. I think they towed it eventually. The hell you say? That must have been years ago, Harry. How do you get around now? I take the bus, or I walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. I mean nothing by it, Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now, just where do you two get off? Sorry, forget it. Sure, she didn't mean nothing by it. We'll lay off you and get back to drinking. Got to be ready for the entertainment. Oh, who's on tonight? Night it's Junebug. Works for me. Around 8, I think. I'll stick around. Could use some sad music. Came here to break some hearts. What's that? To dash dreams. What are you talking about? Got to talk to my parents about their bar tab. Won't be paying for them anymore. Hang on now. Nah, it's time to cut the old folks loose and head west. Can't keep enabling them, you know? A debt's a debt now. Harry, I'm sorry. I know you've got a vested interest, and I don't want you to make a victim of you. I'll come up with it somehow, I'm sure. No, it's not that. The thing about debts is you never know when they'll be reckoned and called in. What's that mean? Not saying anything, but I know debt, Harry. I see it all day. It's all around me, like a thick gray fog. It's in the air I breathe. At the pawn shop, they have new financial technology. I'm the ambassador, did you know that? New technology? It's a new kind of debt, Evelyn. And it's a mess. What do you mean, a new kind of debt? You know what we do at the pawn shop? Secured loans. We don't buy used goods. We take personal property as a collateral on a loan. And if you don't pay your loan, we sell your stuff. Sure, I get that. Works for people who couldn't get loans otherwise, I guess. Now Hardin has this new idea. He calls it a payday advance. But it's just a short-term, unsecured loan with a wicked interest rate. There's no filtering. Most who borrow can't keep up. And he has this big pile of debts with big returns on paper, but he can sell those debts to a bank. Huh. Who's borrowing like that? Who do you think? When Joe puts me in charge of it, the only dark-skinned clerk in the whole shop? You think so? I know it. Don't you see I look just like you? You can trust me. Joe knows they won't pay on time. There's no money in London, but there's money in nursery. That's in the Bible. I'll know I won't be his shill. I just have to save a bit more, and then I go to California. I'll be a real clerk. At a credit union or something. Something ethical. Just have to get rid of these old parasites first. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Well, my tab is in good shape, I think. You're behind too. Not as bad as the Slades, but, well, Harry, the only thing I owe you is a handshake and this whiskey you're about to pour me. I'd say this one's on me, Pearl. Nah, I'm good for it. For today, let's just say it's on me. You're awfully strict about cash for a guy who's just got back from a vacation. Drink up, Evelyn. Maybe you'd better find some other chair to sink into, so your debts don't get reckoned out from under you. I'm out for a bit. I'll be back later to disappoint a couple of old deadbeats. I'll stay for the entertainment. I won't throw you out, but just remember what I said. These intermissions are weird, but I love them. Sure, they'll make sense eventually. Or we're just spying on some people in a bar. Oh. Stiffly written, but well acted. There aren't many characters in The Entertainment. Now playing at Buffalo Street Studio Theater. Director James B. Carrington has been able to give them all enough to mention to make them interesting. Gurfoy's performance as distracted bartender Harry is convincing, for this is not a role into which an actor can project much power. The audience pities him without ever really knowing why. Indeed, despite cast's well-rounded portrayals, sparks only fly once or twice. Zoe Hook, Louisville Times. That's really funny. That's so funny. Set to play in present day 1973, we need to adjust the prices of gas, as discussed by Pearl, Evelyn, and Harry. We also just made some adjustments to the description of Pearl's work. We left in a line about Rain's Law, which would have been archaic in Doolittle's time anyway. I guess the biggest change we made, besides mashing two Doolittle's play wins into one, was to the title. I thought we should rename it A Reckoning in a Barfly, to mix the two titles and really be clear about where it came from. Carrington liked the bleak irony of The Entertainment. Joseph Wheatree. Management material, that's what he said. Is that so? 11 years behind. Supermarket till. You're damn right. Damn right. Have commitment and reliability. That's what he said. Management material. Bet they raise you to $3. I bet 4. The responsibility. You see Pearl today? She was working all day, I think. Usually doesn't work mornings. The Slade women are all getting promoted. I think they just put her on another shift. What's the morning shift like at a pawn shop, do you think? Black coffee and desperation. Let's celebrate. Harry, another round. We're celebrating 2 promotions in the family. Talked to Pearl today? She worked all day. She was looking for you two. She'll be back. Why don't you just pace yourselves till you talk to her? We're celebrating. Pace yourselves, or pay your bill. Why are you so stuck on a bill all of a sudden? Are you sunstruck? Sure, you know, it's twice as bright when you get the ocean and the pool both reflecting at you. Evelyn? You catch sight of any alligators? Sure, it was gators everywhere. Swamp. Big sandy swamp. A pool and a hostess. Set him up, Harry. Junebug will be here any minute. And we want to be receptive. Alright, but I keep track. There'll be a reckoning. You folks here? About the reckoning? First I've heard. What's up, Harry? Shorten your bills? Let the books get away from you? That's an ignorant thing to say. Been doing my books for 10 years, keeping this place alive all on my own ever since Bess. I ought to just let you run that tab up until you drink yourselves underground. Wow, he didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Yeah, Harry, you know I'm only joking. Sure, I know. I know you're joking. Alright, let's drink. Better slow down. Hard times whiskey comes on strong. Don't want to end up like that boiled owl in the corner. Boiled owl? It's the first time I heard of that. Secret process or something. Something in the wood they age it in. Yeah, something strange in that wood. Drinks up, Larry. Don't call me Larry. Sounds like an old man. All right, Silver Fox. Now you... I'll let it slide. Another? Well, I don't get paid until Friday, and I haven't seen Pearl all day. She can pick it up when she comes back. Don't count on it. What the hell kind of thing to say is that? Our own daughter. Generosities have limits. I don't know what she said, but the slates are good for it. Our family takes care of our own. Sure, we'll get it straightened out when she comes back. Better get here soon, or she'll miss the entertainment. Shouldn't Junebug be here now, Jerry? Yep. That's what you get working with artists. Get entertainment, but it's always late. This is pretty late, though. We'll stick around. We're celebrating. Sure. Yeah, I'm not expecting a late night sentimental call, and if he does, let it ring. Philanderer. Last drink, Evelyn? One more, Harry. Just want to hear some music. Well, she'd better show up soon. I love this song. I've never heard it. I've I've never heard it. It's a love song. It's a Valentine. Sure. Ever been in love? Nope. Me either. Well, there's Ted. Son of a bitch. Evelyn. You love Ted, right? He's the son of a bitch. Out on the road, selling hammers and hammering girls. You don't mean that. Sure. I don't mean that. He's a son of a bitch. You have to stick by your family. Sometimes. If it kills you. Do you? Why? You just have to. Why? I love this song. What if they're better off without us? Our folks could get better with money. Ted could, I don't know, meet somebody new. You wouldn't. He's a good man. Would you? All I want is to be free of parasites. Keep my own money, pay my own debts. Don't be a fool. Buy me a drink. What do you want? I want to run a hardware store with my dear husband, Evelyn. I want a whiskey. That's all you want? And a love song. She could have said, sure, Pearl, you could have said something. Shouldn't have to say anything, Dad. Letting us just sit and soak up a debt? We're celebrating. Pearl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. So celebrate. I'm not stopping you, but I'm not paying for it. Mother's going to be a manager. So put a manager's salary on that tab. It's not... Sure, they said she's management material, but what kind of material are you, Pearl? Maybe. He said maybe. I'm made of sweat and blood and beer, just like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a loan clerk and your mother is a manager at a supermarket. Damn it, Lawrence, it's not settled. Not settled? O'Neill just handed you a promotion. Why can't you celebrate? Rosa, what did you want to have to say? Remember what he said to you? He said... Didn't he? He said, maybe eventually. Maybe eventually? Maybe eventually. Management material. Keep your chin up. Maybe eventually. Sooner or later. Keep your chin up. How's that, Dad? Enough. You can still settle. It'll just take longer. I should look again. Just sit with me, Larry. Just, let's just wait for the music. Get away from the awfulness. Sure. We can celebrate. Sure. Slade women are moving up. Eventually. She's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? I said, if she's this late. She always shows up. I've got nothing better to do. You gonna settle up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. I'll buy you a drink. How about a water, Evelyn, and maybe call it a night? What time is it? I love the song, it's relaxing. Like the sun by the pool. And a beach full of gators. God damn it, Evelyn. Harry, your language. What would Bess think? Good Christian woman. God damn it, who cares if I did or didn't go to New Orleans? She didn't mean anything by it. Maybe I just sat here alone in the dark. Would you like that, Evelyn? That's what you want to hear? Watching nature programs in the dark? Just me and the deer and the gators and the goddamn dinosaurs. It was Harry's argument. Evelyn, 2 by 2 out of the flood and into the... She's just drunk. All on my dime. Well, there's gonna be a reckoning. All of you. Just stick around and you'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? I want to hear another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. Can't pay her. Money's run out. What's that? It's gone. Money's all gone. You sponges suck up so many free drinks now I can't even stock the whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry, what kind of deal? Doesn't matter. Can't blame us, Harry. We're just a little short from time to time. Sure. Just leave, Pearl. Just trust me. Okay, I'm leaving. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this. All I want is a love song and a whiskey. You'll have plenty of time for whiskey. I just want to be left alone, and that man is like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. If only he'd meet some tall young thing on the road. I know. 11 years behind a supermarket till. Keep your chin up, Rosa. Eventually. Maybe. Maybe eventually. Now, y'all should clear out. Where would we go? Just let us wait. Let's wait for Junebug. We're good for it. We just want to have a few drinks. See the entertainment, and we'll go home. You don't understand. Sure. We know you're struggling. We're all struggling. You said you have a deal, right? God damn it, you don't understand me. Harry, your language. What's to understand? We'll settle our debt soon. Rosa's in line for this promotion. All they want is dead. They feed on it. They put it into whiskey. What? What the hell are you saying? He'll be here soon. The boy from Hard Times. There'll be a reckoning. Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. It is now. I traded it. I've sold it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, what the fuck? What the heck was that? Alright. We have made it to the end of Act 2 and the intermission. So, Monday's gonna be Act 3 and the intermission. And then hopefully, Wednesday will be Act 4 and the intermission, and Friday will be Act 5. But no promises. been a rough week, so I'm not sure how next week is gonna turn out. But I'll do my best to be there and stream. It's not that long until the Mario. I'm so excited to stream Super Mario, the 3D World. I've always wanted to play that, but I never could. But now it's out on Switch in a month, or like in a couple weeks. I'm gonna play a bunch of that on stream. I'm very excited. Also, Cool just around. I like seeing you around. It's nice. Yeah. See you all next week. And thank you for watching and hanging out. It really means a lot and is very nice. See ya. Bye bye.